Stop! Police!
Oh, shit.
We have a total of 600 in progress for most of each. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here!
Hey, what's up? This is Community Service with Craig Conant. That's me. All right, I did it. I made it. Close. Very close. Hey, man, welcome to Community Service Podcast. This is Craig Conant with no hat. Hey. And I got new Patreon members. Patrons. Patreon. What did I say? Well, now listen to me butcher their names. Thank you to the new patrons on Patreon. Extra bonus episodes. They've been getting better, not so dark. Meet Dana Ray. Thank you very much. Thank you, Justin Campbell. Campbell. Are you related to Bruce Campbell? Army of the Dead? Army of Darkness? Wes Brown. Oh, what's up, Wes? He's surprised. He sent me a t-shirt. Average Joe. It's in the closet. I'll wear it one episode. Thanks. This guy, he sent me a happy face mug. Wes Brown, you're the man. Meet John. Just John. John. And Fart. Another person just named Fart. Is it the same person they keep unsigning up, re-signing up? I don't know. Regardless, thank you, Fart. Those are the new Patreon members. Check me out on Patreon for bonus episodes. And yeah, sometimes they're fire and sometimes they're not. But you're supporting me at a time, hey, where I could use it. Anyways, regardless, I ain't no beggar. I provide a service. Also, thank you. Yep, that's it. No, I don't remember. I intro the guest. I know what I'm doing. Today's guest is Amir K. He has long hair, and I've been mistaken for him many of times, and I don't correct them, and I take the spot on the show. I'll be Amir K for some stage time. I don't give a several times I'll just be standing outside the Improv hanging out, and I wasn't on the show, but he was, and they're like, oh my God, you're so funny. I go, thank you. Can I see your please? Amir K. No, you can't do that anymore. Those are the good old tit showing days. Remember Coachella? Excuse me. Anyways, that didn't happen. These are jokes. And he's very, very funny. And he was on Mad TV and has done all sorts of stuff. Touring headliner. He has his own podcast, Salty Locks. I messed that up. Today's guest is Amir K. He'll be here shortly. He's a little late. Son of a gun. Anyways. Thank you.
We're all leaving, dog.
We're out. Fucking Exodus. Movement
Twinsies.
of the people.
Hold on. Oh, this fucking dude needs to come out. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, man. Look at this, dude.
Shit, yeah, dude. Fucking new setup. Fuck yeah, for
Darkness is upon us.
new setup in the fucking studio. For
Yeah, man. We're fucking
come
rolling.
on.
We rolling, bro.
Yeah.
Craig Conant with the new studio setup.
Dopest dope I ever smoked, bro.
Craig Conant with the new studio
This is
setup.
a serious podcast.
Dude, it's all it is, dude. We gotta go on
This
tour
is
together
all we
looking
do.
like this, dude. The
I know.
two fucking Flojo bros.
I did your little intro. Very professional. I'm a professional. And I said in the beginning, I still, like I would get mixed up for you, like Amir.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, nah. But I would like take shows, be like, yeah.
You're like, dude, you're not the first person that's told me that. There's another full Amir. There's a few guys. though.
Amir Kabir and
There's that
Amir
guy-
Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those fools, I think people hit them up to get shows, and then they book shows. I think and they're like, "Hey, man,
That's so
what's
funny.
up, fool?"
Yeah, I don't have
That's
the
all good.
Amir, but I got the long hair and the backwards hat.
Yeah, the little fucking, "Hey, man," the little mistaken identity.
That's fine, dude. I'll take it.
It's all good. we can be mistaken for each other. There's worse looking people we could have.
Yeah. Yeah. And there'd be several times I was saying how I'd be hanging out and I didn't go up, just hanging, and they'd be like, "Oh, great set tonight, but you were on the show," and I'd be like,
hilarious.
"Thanks."
Yeah, I think I may have gotten that at the store.
Show me
too.
your tits. No.
They go, I like that joke
It's a
where you
joke.
talk about farting, dude. I'm like, that's not me, dog.
It's fucking me, dude. Hey, dude, Nick Swartzen, man. I don't think that fool know what he did for me, man. That special Who Farted, I was like, I could do that, you know? You know what I
No,
mean?
was that your inspiration to get it cracking?
Well, you know how you, like, it's just kind of in you. You always want to, but then, like, you see like that, you're like, well, he talks about farts.
Yeah, if you could do it.
Yeah, that's what went through my head.
Hell yeah, dog.
I never told him that.
You should tell him.
Well, Nick, I know you watch every episode, so yeah, I'd be like, who fart? Dude, I used to watch that shit all the time. I had it TiVo'd on Comedy Central, DVR, whatever the fuck.
That's what's happening, dude. I gotta say, I like your setup, dog. I didn't see the old one, but this looks way nicer than I thought it would look.
Yeah, man, I keep it clean, bro.
This couch, these are nice.
These are brand new. I love
Yeah,
them.
they're gonna be dirty as funk, dude. In about a month.
I know. I got a little tied shot.
Oh, you gotta get the little tie stitch.
Yeah.
All right.
I keep him covered because Mr. Cat's filthy. That little stinker. He's somewhere around here. He roams the streets at night and he comes and shoots blood boogers all over the place.
Oh, he's out there hoeing at night, huh?
Yeah.
You let him-
Yeah. I found where he shits because I just saw all these cat turds. I was like, oh, that's where it's going. Because I have a kitty litter box, but, you know, slowly but surely he just converted outdoors. And
That's what I'm gonna get going, man.
what did you think this was going to be
What you
about?
guys do on Craig's podcast? Let me tell me where his cat shits, dude. I thought we were talking about some cool shit. I came over, this fool told me where his cat shit. And then I had sunglasses on. He's like, let me throw my sunglasses on so we can be twins.
Yeah, it's fun.
We're mistaken.
Oh, I got a bandana. Can you give me my bandana? No, I'm just I'm taking them off now, bro. I'm sweating.
It's all good. Yeah,
That
I
was
didn't
a
mean
good
to keep
one,
them on
though.
until you told me, dude. But actually, yeah, this is too bright in here, dude.
Brightness.
And plus,
I got
I'm on Molly.
Nice. I miss Molly.
You miss drugs, huh, Craig?
Yeah. I did it forever, but then the pandemic. Whoa. Oh, you want headphones? You don't have to.
I'm good. Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
I need them.
A lot of people don't like them.
If it's just two people, I don't think I need. But if it's more, you know, like more people than I.
Well, now I
Fine.
feel like an ass hat with mine on.
This is the Insecure Podcast. No, you're good, dog. However you feel comfortable, my man.
Yeah, man. How you been this pandemic?
I've been trying to get by. We were talking before, you know, we came into your studio, and you know, I kept thinking about leaving, dude. Like, not just because everybody else is, but dude, what are we doing here? I was here because of the comedy.
Yeah, you
clubs.
bought a boat, man.
Yeah, dog, I bought a boat.
That's
man. Who else?
amazing. I
What
want
a
a
pandemic
boat.
purchase. Yeah, I brought a little 16-foot little Boston Whaler, man, because my brother lives in Long Beach.
Yeah.
So I've been going down there like any chance I get. So like 3-4 times a week I'll be down there, bro. I never had a chance when we were doing stand up every night, you know, or I was touring. I wouldn't
Yeah.
have a chance to go down. And I'm like, fuck, while this pandemic hit, let me try to, you know, fix the family setup, you know,
If-
like fix the relationships and stuff.
It fucking reevaluates everything, dude. It really does.
Dude, you put your life, remember, like, I didn't even, I was on autopilot
Yeah.
for the whole time I was doing stand up. I was just like, oh, this is my life. I just do it every night. And then you kind of become like stuck in a system. And then you're like, fuck, when isn't that to do?
Oh, it fucked me up,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
I
me
was
too.
going nuts. I was like, I finally found it, and you take it away. I finally found my shit. Yeah, man. No, that's fucking. I grew up with boats. My dad's a fisherman. We always had some boats, and just he's nuts. And me and my sister would ride in the back of the boat on the freeway. Like he like.
On the trailer?
Oh, dude,
Nice,
yeah.
dude.
And I was like 6. Like you hit a bump, I'm flying out. I'm here now, but yeah. But we just think back, you know, shit you
Do you
do
fish?
as a kid.
Dude, I'll take you out. We'll go, man.
I used to fish. I know how. I did my whole life. Yeah.
No, we'll do it, man. We'll go out. It's so fun, bro.
It's
like
so fun.
fucking, it's so dope.
Yeah, my dad's got all that shit. He's got 20 fishing poles. I'm like, there's one of you.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what
but
I
you
mean?
got to have all the rigs
Yeah,
set up.
he
'Cause
has-
you don't want to be fussing around with like tying new shit when you're switching up lures.
He's
and
like, oh,
switching
this
up
one's for
baits.
this and this one's for that. And I'm just like, just give me the pole.
Hey.
Just give me.
But that's something I tap back into fishing a lot. You know, I
Yeah.
used to fish when I was a kid with my brother, and then when I started to work, and you forget the fun stuff.
Yeah, you do,
and now
man.
this put me back in that. Let me go freaking live like I'm in a fucking 72-year-old guy in Florida.
Yeah.
I'm on vacation all the time, Tony.
Yeah, I'm going to the beach too. I'm subleasing this bitch out. Fuck
You're
this
moving,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We don't need to be here. Why? Because Hollywood is like for if you're working on the shit in the industry. For me,
Yeah.
Like, why would I live here? And then more and more you realize, especially with podcasts and stuff like that, you don't need to be anywhere in particular. We could tour out of anywhere once you start hitting.
Yeah.
You know, once you're in that the club space, and you can be doing weekends at clubs. I could do that out of anywhere.
Yeah. Once you are at a place in your career where you can do that, and I'm getting there, and
You'll be-
or
dude,
I'm
you're-
there, or
yeah.
almost there, or I was there, and then the pandemic hit.
Pandemic Craigie, dude.
But if you're on the starting out hustling, it's still the place to be. Actually, no, not right now. It's a zombie fucking apocalypse. Go out of here. Get out of here. I meant to say get out of here. Did you hear that?
I heard it.
Go
That's
out.
Your brain, dude. That's
Go
like
out.
just retroactive fucking drug haze. And that motherfucker, it's hard for Craig to get shit out,
It
dude.
is, dude.
Sometimes in the beginning when we first met, I'd be talking to you and I go, dude, is this guy even here? Because he'd be like, oh, yeah. And he'd be like looking over there. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy talking about, dude?
I was just happy, man. Yeah, I've gotten that a lot. People think I like butcher my stories, like on purpose. I'm like, no, dog.
But that's what's endearing about you. That's what makes you like.
think
so
I want to
likable.
stutter that much, motherfucker? This is not on purpose. Today, Junior.
But yeah, that makes you likable, dog. I mean, like that's why people feel like
Thank you, man. I
you're
was
not
saying,
a dick. You're a cool guy, and like even in the beginning, man, I'd see you around so much. You started a little bit after me, right?
yeah,
And then like, yeah, you see guys all the time, and then I'd see you on shows and stuff, and you were just trying to figure it out. But then you were one of the guys I'd see every night. I'm like, oh, okay, this guy's gonna stick around. You see the dudes.
yeah. I tried to explain that too. It's like you kind of have a guard up. You don't want to get too close to people because there's so many visitors in this world. You're like, oh, you're not a comic. Not to be judgy, but it's like, and then you see people like there every night of their life. You're like, oh, okay.
But I learned that from the older guys too, like the guys in the classes
Yeah.
above us. Like they wouldn't give you, because then I was like, oh, they're being dicks. At first I thought they were being dicks. They don't pay attention. But then you realize you're like, oh, dude, there is so many visitors and so many part-time guys that they're going to stop doing it in 2 months. So
Yeah.
you don't want to waste, not waste, but like invest your fucking time and energy telling them like, hey, this is what you do, dude. And this is how you get it. And this is how you, when you
It's
open
frustrating.
mic.
You tell a motherfucker like, all right, here's what was told to me, and I did it, and it works. And then you tell it, and then they
They
like,
think it's
nah,
a secret.
And
They
you're
think
like,
there's like a secret. Then there's someone else. It's like, motherfucker, just get on stage, do what you got to do, and they'll
That's
see you.
it.
Like, don't tell me to watch your set. I'll see your set if we're, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like your set. Like you didn't have to tell me. I'd be sitting there and I'd be, oh, Craig's getting funnier. He's getting funnier, and I would just see it because we'd end up being on shows together because you were hustling.
thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the belly room or something, and you'd be up before me, and then you'd be up after me, and so you just
You
start
get
to
work,
see.
and then you see when it's supposed to happen.
Right.
There's nothing worse than a rookie move like, "Hey, watch my set," and it's always in the beginning. It's like, "Are you insane?" I've never asked anyone to watch my set.
Why would
ever.
you? And that's the guys they don't know.
Ever.
They don't know what's going on, dude.
Oh
It's like,
my god! Like maybe a close friend if you're like running shit for a fucking TV show. You know what I mean? Like that's it. I've never had that, so
He's doing
So I've never
hypotheticals. He
asked.
goes, hypothetically speaking, if I was to. No, you'll be just fine, bro. You're one of the guys I was never worried about. I mean, in the beginning, maybe. But everyone's not, everyone's like, fuck, what are we doing? And you were trying to find it. But then once you got it, and now you got your shit down. And it's like, your following is a testament to that, dude. People fuck with you because
thank you. Man.
you have a very genuine thing about you.
I remember there's several times where you were talking to me and you're just like, "Are you listening to me?" I remember. Yeah, I'm having flashbacks right now.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating, like you said, to talk to somebody that doesn't get it. And there's like a few guys, like you get the etiquette of comedy. Not that there's rules to the shit, but like, just how to be and
Yeah.
the respect level of like being at a club and not, crossing the fucking things when you're not supposed to, asking for shit that you don't belong having. And, it's just like the shit happens as you hustle.
Yeah.
That's it. Not to sound corny about it, but that's
It
just
does.
how it goes.
You get shit. And then I remember you always were nice to me and you would give me advice. Like I remember doing
Because you fucking look like me. I didn't want you fucking up looking like me. And people thinking like, hey, this guy sucks.
this guy's giving you a bad name, man. He's taking every show as you too. No, I just remember doing like a little theater, and I was trying to like do something, but you called it. You like told me. I opened up like talking about my grandma's pussy or something.
Yeah, I go, man, they gotta get to know you before you get into that.
You said that, and then you're like, I was like, oh fuck. It was just such a. He's like, you got to earn that bit later. You can't just open up with it. I was like, all right, you're right. You just not like, you know, like good advice, not like, hey, fuck face, knock it off. But yeah, just
no. But those things you don't know when you're starting. You know, like you don't know that. You know, you can't jump in a bit like that right away. I mean, you can if you're crazy, but it's like, dude, why? Because you're putting yourself in a deficit. Because they go, whoa, it's a little fucking harsh.
Yeah.
But once they're on board with you and they've gotten to know Craig for Craig within that first 30 seconds to a minute, then you can kind of go into whatever you want to talk about. But it takes that little bit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For them to go, oh, we trust him. Yeah. You know, not like, hey, man, my grandma's pussy's crazy. It's like, whoa, fuck. Is this guy nuts?
It's a good bit. It was a good bit. I had to stop doing it. It didn't work. Who'd have thought?
Yeah, some of those visuals that people get, you know.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people don't think like us. We're kind of like sick in the head. And so it's harsh for some people to, you know, grasp some of the concepts that we think is hilarious in our heads.
I know. The dark shit, man. Was there a fighter pilot going on? That shit is funny. My mom's that way, though, too.
About?
Everything, dark shit. I'll talk about that in a second. Dude, my mom lost a couple kids, you know, miscarriages. And she's telling me this while cracking up, laughing her ass off, saying, I thought I had bad diarrhea.
Oh, no.
And I try to...
So if you ever thought, where does Craig get it? And you're like, how could he talk like this?
And I try to take that to stage, you know, 1 year in.
Bro, it's so hard for
Not
people
a good idea. I was like, but my mom was laughing. Like, why? But, like, it sounds sick and disturbing and awful. But, like, if you were there, we had a good laugh about a horrible, dark thing that my mom was actually sad about. Which, in the end of the day, that's fucking good shit. Hey, but look what this fool fucking made me, dude. He burned
Those are sick. What are these? These are really cool.
He burned my face.
Who made this?
I got his name right here.
These are super cool, man.
Deadlight Visions.
Yeah, these are really cool, man. And the best part, I could take these home with me because they kind of look like me.
This photo. Thank you, man.
See,
it's on the back. God
That's
damn it.
really good. Did he make like a printout of your shit? Is that like a stamp? It looks like a...
I don't know, man. But he's like, yo, I'm making you some coasters. And then I was like, fuck
Deadlight
yeah,
Visions.
dude.
Those are badass.
I got them today.
Yo, homie, send me some, dog. Switch it up a little bit in the face.
There you go, man. Yeah, that's so dope. I got those today. It's giving him a shout out.
They look good, man. They look really good.
Free shit is awesome. You gotta get
bro,
a P.O. box, bro.
You see these right here, dude? The Flofers. I won't fucking shamelessly plug these motherfuckers, bro. You know I told you I go on the water all the time, bro.
Yeah.
This is my go-to shits. They're Flofers.
It's a lot of rocks. People don't know that.
Dude, yeah, they're like Crocs, but they're like they're like loafers. And you can wear them in the water and shit. I take them fishing. They're dope.
I got the little booties, but they're like annoying to get on. The little
little
zip up body
ones?
gloves, you know, like the
Yeah, little
wetsuit.
Ninja Turtle ass.
Yeah,
Oh, bitch ass Ninja Turtle looking motherfucker.
I've had them.
Split toe action.
I got them when I was 9. They're nice. I had a Ninja Turtle briefcase up until like 2 years
I picture
ago.
you just having a Ninja Turtle briefcase as a lawyer, dog. Like, imagine they go, fuck, I'm going to jail. This fool came with a Ninja Turtle lawyer. You go, what do you plead? And he goes,
Michelangelo.
He goes, quinoa.
Quinoa.
I used to work at Trader
I love
Joe's.
quinoa. I had that last night. What are you, psychic, bro?
Dude, I fucking feel you, man.
I
feel
thought
the
it was
energies.
quinoa.
Quinoa.
Quinoa. I fucked up a lot. I thought chaos was chios. I thought I still fuck it up. Q was quay. Like put it in the Q.
Oh yeah.
It's spelled quay.
Oh.
Why isn't it just Q? Okay, America or English, whatever. You know.
America, okay, English. This fool just yelled at English.
Okay.
These motherfuckers like Morgan Freeman. I mean, Tracy Morgan. Morgan Freeman. Imagine Tracy Morgan as Morgan Freeman. Andy doesn't come around here anymore.
I can't do Tracy Morgan.
I couldn't either.
Morgan.
I don't know if
hang
you
on.
noticed.
And that was the last time we saw Andy Dufresne.
He goes, and somebody is going to get pregnant.
What's that from?
I don't know, man. Tracy Morgan always said it.
Oh,
Stop
you're
fucking
Tracy.
with me, man. Tracy Morgan
I
as
was-
Morgan Freeman.
Okay, I get it.
Oh, this is racist.
No.
I'm joking.
I
bro.
love
Come
both of them. I know them. I call Morgan Freckle. Hey, Freckle Puss. No,
So-
okay, just kidding. I'm sorry. He doesn't care.
on. They don't give a fuck,
I
bro. I
don't
was
give a
just
fuck.
joking, man.
Yeah,
What else, brother? Tell me.
that's all I got, man. That's why I have guests. I don't know how to
That's-
talk. Are you kidding me? Leave me to talk for an hour? What's happened? It's hard. In the beginning of the pandemic, I was like, this is hard. It was
Oh, when no
forced
one was
upon-
coming
I'm
over?
not doing Zoom. People want to say, Zoom?
Yeah, Zoom's weird. It's just because, like, I
It's
like to
delayed.
be in the room. You know,
Yeah.
when, like, the Zoom shows for comedy and stuff, dude, I like to look at somebody and get that real reaction. Like, now, if I see a motherfucker on a little screen not paying attention, bro,
Yeah.
it's hard enough for me when they're not paying attention and they're in the room. And
Yeah.
then when it's like the guy's just, like, doing something else, I don't know how I would handle it. So I just kind of...
Yeah, have you done any?
No, I don't know. I just was like, I'm going to wait. I mean, I just went to Arizona, like, a couple weeks ago. Just because 5 months not doing stand-up, bro, I was going crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me go check it out. You know, the House of Comedy. with
Yeah.
Rick and Tammy. And I love them. So I'm like, dude, and I had the dates already on the books and we never canceled it. So I was itching. So I'm like, let me go, dude. I don't know if it's stupid, but then I came home.
I did it. Who
I
gives
did
a
it too. No, I
fuck?
came home and just got a couple tests just so I'm cool because I go see my family. You know?
Yeah.
And so that was the only thing I was tripping about. But when I came home, I waited a little bit and then got the test. And now I can go back. But it was dope, dude. It was cool.
so dope.
It was just, it made me realize, like, how important this shit is to me. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you felt the same way, but it was like, oh, this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, one. And I'm so fortunate to be able to get to do it.
Yeah,
and I'll never take this shit for granted.
It's a
man.
newfound appreciation. I just talked about on my Patreon. You guys subscribe, motherfuckers. But like it's almost like when you don't do it, you get used to not doing it. But then when you get a taste, you like get rehooked like a fucking crackhead.
Dude,
And you're
that
like,
was-
oh, I need this. And now I'm just like, where can I get? Now I'm driving to fucking Bakersfield for $50. I don't care. I'm
You
just
gotta
like,
do
just
it.
let me do it, which is fucked. But it is what it is at this time.
But yeah, I think, I don't know, I was watching an interview with Bill Burr. Somebody was talking to him about it, and he's like, dude, just cherish this moment because you'll be talking about it later. And that kind of put it in perspective for me. I was like, oh, dude, yeah, let's stop complaining about,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Just like, these are going to be weird shows for a minute. You know, if you take these outdoor, I think the outdoor shows are better than the fucking Zoom shows. Because
Oh,
you're
for
like,
sure.
you're
I've
there.
done them all, bro. I've done hundreds of Zoom shows.
Yeah.
I regret every
Yeah,
single
that's
one.
what I'm saying. Everyone I've talked to about it, and I was like looking at it, I'm like, this ain't it. That's why I started my podcast.
Yeah.
Is because I wanted an outlet because we, you know, every night we'd go and talk our shit. But now it's like, damn, at least once a week I want to be able to sit there and rant and talk about what I would
Yeah.
talk about on stage because you know how I write. I don't like, you know, write shit down every week and take like a well-written
He's
joke.
riff, baby.
I go riff, man. I go
master.
riff. So why not riff in a podcast and just make that the thing? And
Yeah.
that's my Zoom. If you want to watch that, tune in, man. But it's
Yeah.
like, it's not going to be live and I'm not going to be sitting there fucking bombing right in front of you. I might hit the edit button, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, we got to just enjoy this for what it is, man, and keep it moving later because I think it'll come back. It's just going to be fucking a little minute.
Those zooms. I've done the in-crowd one. That one is as good as it's going to get.
That's the one with the big screen.
Yeah.
That one looks cool.
That one's cool.
That one looks cool.
That one's cool. I've done Nowhere Comedy Club, and that was cool.
Is that,
they
what's that one?
Steve Hofstetter and Ben Glebes.
Okay.
It's Zoom, but they like, you know, they police the room. They have a host. They tell you the rules. It's like, but those Wild West fucking Zooms, that's just comics put. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
forget
Yeah.
it.
I don't know
Just-
about those ones.
Oh my god.
But there is like Matt Rife and Paul.
they do a little
have the
backyard show. Yeah.
That one's cool, and it's like those are the good ones. They're like on a bed of a truck talking to an
Yeah.
audience. That's cool.
I've done a few rooftop shows in Anaheim. And it's just crazy because we'll be doing illegal bootleg shows in backyards and Bill Burr's on them.
But you know what's a trip? What I thought about? Do you remember like back in the day during Prohibition? It was like around 1920s or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Now we're in the 20s.
Yeah.
And we're doing this. It's like our little fucking speakeasies are like comedy
You gotta
speakeasies
fucking
and like
love it.
speakeasy bars. So like we're like history's repeating itself in a different way.
We're doing sold out bootleg comedy shows where people are like, hey, don't tag the location. Don't take pictures. Like, don't.
Yeah, don't say nothing.
And it's sold out. It was like mild promotion, just like texting your friend. You know, it's so weird.
But it's great. I mean, it's like that's a cool thing to show you that like, dude, comedy even though they told us we're not essential right away. There's nothing worse than when you walk up and you go, you don't need me at all. You don't even need to.
You don't need me
They
at all,
don't need
man.
you. Like, oh man, we thought we were helping out.
I just left my old career.
Exactly, but so that is job security for me. Is that always people need that, dude? They need the release from their normal lives, and that's why they come watch us, dude. The monotony of their life. They come and see a weirder motherfucker talk about crazier shit,
Isn't
and
Isn't it crazy though that we never realized that we or I don't know, maybe I'm speaking out of my ass. I don't think we realize how much we mean to people. We do. I get those little not all the time, but every so often, like, damn, dog, I was all fucked up. I was slamming heroin. No, sometimes really. Anyways, you pull them out of their shit with whether it's fart jokes or good good fart joke. Hey, but you know what I mean. It doesn't always have to be important jokes, but you just you make people check the fuck out.
Well, it's like the same reason. I mean, yeah. It sounds corny to say it, but yeah, those messages do feel good, bro. When you get those ones and they're like, oh, you go, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But selfishly, we do it for ourselves, so let's not fucking be like we're these fucking guys that just go for the world.
We're not
go up there,
Buddhas.
I get a lot out of that shit, So for years I'd be, oh, dude, it's so great. I go around to town, make people smile. But dude, if I don't do it, I need it, So selfishly, I need them to give me something. You know what I'm saying? At the same time,
it's the ultimate win-win though, because I need it to feel happy, and then they also maybe need it to feel happy.
Absolutely. It's like when you watch reality show or some shit, when you check out and you just watch somebody else's life. That's kind of like what I feel like is happening when they come to a comedy club.
Yeah.
Then they hear about our life or something, and it makes them go like, oh, ha ha ha, laugh at our bullshit misfortunes.
I can't believe I didn't remember this, but thank God it popped in my head. Yo, man, remember Canada? Remember that Wagyu beef? Holy shit.
Dude,
I've talked about this, but he was my diarrhea companion.
Dude,
Bro.
we fucked up, dude. We fucked up so bad. That
God.
show was so fun, though, man.
It was so fun. That was such a
show
good
was
time.
so fun. There's a show, I'll tell your audience, there's a show in Canada they called the Blue Ball Comedy Festival. It's for like men's prostate cancer or something like that.
It's a
or
good cause. Helps cancer balls.
And it's so they do that at this big venue in a casino, and some of our friends put it together.
Adam Ray, Pete Giovine.
Yeah, Petey, and then like Sam and a couple other people like from Calgary. They're cool people that I met here. They're like, oh, I remember I saw them at the Laugh Factory. They're like, hey, dude, you got to do the show. So we went to do the show, and on this particular one, it was me, you, Adam Ray. Was it Adam Ray?
Adam Ray, and he was the only smart one.
Yeah, he didn't eat the full thing. Me and this asshole, like fucking peasants. So we go to this restaurant, which they own. Like the people that put on the show, they own this it's like a hibachi, like what do you call it, Benihana type shit.
What was it like? It was like 120
Whatever.
bucks.
Like this is
very
like,
expensive.
but they're like
$160 steak.
Yeah, Pete looks over and goes, dude, you got to get this. And I'm like, I'm a fucking sucker for good meats and shit.
Yeah.
So I look at Craig. I'm like, dude, are we going to do this? And the smart play would have been just to share one because it's, I don't know if Wagyu
I didn't know
beef
what
is,
it was.
it's
I didn't
straight
know what
up,
Wagyu was. Wagyu.
Well, it's so fatty, right? So you can only eat a couple pieces. It's so rich. And the meat is good and tender, but it's like you can only eat a few because it's all the fat and shit is going in your stomach.
We ordered the whole goddamn shit, man.
We got to go on stage in like 45 minutes, bro. And the worst thing you want to do is eat a meal. And then eat a heavy meal, go fuck yourself.
And then eat a heavy, rich, fatty, diarrhea city fucking meal.
So
It was bad.
So we get the food and we're sitting there, and after 2 bites, I'm like, because it's so rich, I couldn't even keep going. But Craig and I are looking at each other like, and they're like $160 steak, so you're not gonna just leave it there. And we're like taking it to go, so we're just like force feeding. And Adam Ray ate a bite.
And then
stopped.
He ate a bite and pushed his plate away.'s like, oh no, that's diarrhea city. So he was smart. But we were polite. We didn't want to be rude, dude.
I didn't grow up with like fucking. You could just do,
Yeah, so
we
we're like little kids though. I'll never forget. We're putting in our napkin. We're because it was a lot.
We were trying to sneak it off certain ways.
After 4 bites, I was like, this is bad. And there's like 14 more. I was like, oh no. I literally disappeared instantly and I shat at the restaurant
3 or 4 times.
Oh,
and you kept ripping
God.
in the fucking green room.
I was
dude.
ripping the stink. I felt bad, but you knew. You didn't even get mad. Pete and Adam got mad. They're like, oh, come on. No, I think you got mad actually.
Oh, I got mad. Oh, I know for sure I got mad.
But you were You were shitting your pants too,
I was
dude.
too, but I mean, I just knew. I was like, dude, we shouldn't have done that. And then we have to be on. And they don't understand. Like, whenever you work with people like, you know, whatever, the bookers or the promoters of a show. They have no idea like the physics of like, you're going to go do an hour or you're going to, you know, they don't know like, oh, dude, we'll just hang out up until it's just like, no, man, I got to chill for a second. I can't just eat a huge meal and then go and like.
A light salad, I'll eat that after the show.
So
what are you doing to me?
They were kind of like, dude, well, we're going to go. Let's fucking party. And then it was still fun though, man.
It was so fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Dude, my poops, you bombed the green room after I bombed the green room. I bombed it flatulent style. I don't know if you want me to put you on blast, but it is what it is. And then Petey's fucking hosting the show. And this motherfucker runs the light so bad. And I thank God he did, because I would have shit my pants on stage like Nate heard. Nate heard diarrhea in his shoe. And I was just literally like, I'm not even kidding, just like battling like, he's about to call me up, but I got to shit again for like the 4th time. And then I'm literally, I go, fuck it. And I run to the stall, and this is on the club floor, not even the green room bathroom. And of course I choose the fucking door with no lock. This is at the venue. Yeah. Pete's on stage. I'm first. I'm shitting my brains out. Door doesn't latch. I'm like this, like just like I'm not ear out to the show. Like, is he calling my name? Like hands up to the door so nobody pushes in, spraying the fucking toilet. And then thank God he ran the fuck out of the light, because he should have. I left when
you took 2 or 3 more shits, I thought, right after.
Oh, I was shitting the whole
stage.
Yeah, dude. He should have called me up when I left to go shit, and then I sprayed. And then I was just like, and then I got my set done, and then I shat like 1 or 2 more times. It was a good night.
It was quite fun, man. That was
Wagyu, man.
All together.
It's an appetizer. It's for the table.
Yeah, 1 bite, 2 bites. Come on, what are you doing?
What are you doing? I'm not a king. I'm not King Henry VIII.
Dude, if you ate that like twice in a row in a couple nights, you'd be fucking heart attacks.
Yeah, dude. Gout. My mom gets gout, and her toe gets hard, and she always says, I got a boner toe. I can't have red meat.
You and your mom need to go on the road, bro. You and your fucking mom need to go on the road. Just call it the fart facts of comedy. The fart facts. And just go and just lay it on the line, bro.
Yeah, she's
and just tell people
funny, dude. She is so funny. She'll be fucking up, too. Like, we'll be at a fish restaurant, and she'll be like, pass me that tartar sauce. And we were like, you mean tartar sauce? She's like, oh yeah. It's just fun.
Hell yeah, Craig.
It's good times. She could read, but it was like spaced out. It was spaced out wrong. Tartar. Oh. Anyways. Sorry, Mom.
Dude, you guys don't know this, but Craig's mom is the producer of the show.
Hey, you got a deep voice, Mom. She's been on the pod.
Has she?
Yeah, I got her and my sisters on for my birthday, and she's talking about puffy pussies and moose knuckles and, you know, standard.
All the standard.
My family's ruthless, man.
Dude, you should do a podcast at Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? At the table, just bring the mics and shit.
Yeah.
And then I want to see what you guys talk about at dinner. You know what I mean? Because there's some people that actually do that, and there's some people that it's. And even me saying do, like I'm surprised you didn't lose your shit. Some people that do. Oh, he said do.
I was zoned out at the wall. I missed it.
I know. I saw you, bro. This fucking space cadet, bro. This motherfucker needs to wear an astronaut suit just 24 hours a day so people say, oh, I get it. Like, you're not here. Is that NASA?
Here. No, it's just, it's frustrating for a lot of people.
SpaceX, bro. You fried the brain, dog.
What are you going to do? You're going to do it, you know? Sometimes.
Dude, you were the best Trader Joe's has ever had as an employee, though, dude.
I
the
was.
Guy that fucking follows the rules.
I fucking was, man.
You might space cadet out. Why is he staring at the kombucha? I don't know. It's just Craig.
Checking the price, man. $3.49.
Dude, they lost the worst employee ever when the best employee when they fired you.
Best/worst. I was the best.
No, but yeah, I know what you're saying, but they should have kept your ass because you were probably so cool for the customers and stuff.
Oh, they fucking love me, man. They did. There were people giving me a hug and telling me dark shit. And I don't know. It was therapy hour. He heard some of it. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so there's a lady at my Trader Joe's that's really cool. She has a wiener dog too. You know, I got a little wiener dog.
Yeah.
Little Doogie. And she has one, so I bring him into, you know, the grocery store every now and then. So she like goes, oh my God, I got one too.
Yeah.
She stops me every time. But Trader Joe's is like In-N-Out in the way that they have certain type of employees.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like people that work at In-N-Out are a certain way and they're good. They're really good. I just found out my homie JR Cruz, you know JR?
Yeah.
He told me that because we were driving to AZ and
Yeah.
I'd bring him to open for me, you know? And then you think you know, motherfucker, till you go on the road. You take a little road trip. Dude,
Yeah.
Hour in, dude, we keep, we're just driving and he looks at me and we're talking about how fucked up it is that, stand-up is not happening and, what are we doing? Do we need to, like, figure out other thing to do right now? And he just looks at me, dude, in the most serious way and goes, I could have been an In-N-Out manager, man. And I'm like, the fuck am I supposed to do with it? It was so awkward. And I go, and I just had to look at him and like, I was like, no, motherfucker, like this, I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
Like I got it. But he was just saying, and I go, what do you mean, bro? Like shoot higher, aim higher.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I
man. In-N-Out manager.
Dog, but then he told me they make $200,000 a year. Like just an In-N-Out like manager, right? So I was like, let's go get applications.
Dude, my God.
Dude, that's crazy, right? So that's why I'm like, oh shit, that's why they're so on it. They're so on it. But then it got weird because we're driving and now he's like, he's like, fuck, should I be? And I could see him thinking about it. And to make matters worse, every 15 fucking miles, there's a fucking In-N-Out.
There goes my dream.
And then I gotta look at him and he looks at me and I go, I gotta go like.
Oh, I fucking love that dude. Yeah, but he's funny.
No, Jared,
He's funny. If you weren't funny, I'd say go to In-N-Out. But you're funny, fool.
I'm putting extras on it because I think the story tells funnier.
Yeah.
But he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Stand up is shit. But
No,
we were just
but $200,000 a year. You know what I
That's
mean?
a big one.
I told everyone that works at Trader Joe's, I was like, this is the best backup plan on planet Earth. You get maxed out $24 an hour to stock bananas with healthcare.
Yeah.
Come on.
But that's one of those jobs that that's what I'm saying. Like In-N-Out employees and In-N-Out employees, you see, oh, that's why.
Yeah.
These dudes get taken care of. So you see, but when you go to fucking McDonald's and the motherfucker does not care, you see videos of them fighting, like a Trader Joe's guys will never fight a customer, but these guys will jump over.
We know a guy, yeah.
Oh, really?
What happened? Because
Did you work there too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay.
East Hollywood's crazy, man. The one on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
And
Wasn't that the shooting one?
No, that was Silver Lake.
Oh yeah, but
that was actually the cops. The cops killed her.
Ooh, I live the one I go to is on Vine.
That one's nuts.
That one's nuts, dude. I've seen motherfuckers get tased in there.
Yeah.
By the frozen food area.
They have to have multiple security guards on the liquor aisle. And there was that one incident where a person was high on PCP, broke a window, like started going nuts to where didn't they have to saran wrap? What's it called?
Saran
Zip
wrap.
tie? No,
Dude, imagine they
shrink
tinfoiled
wrap.
his ass.
They shrink wrapped.
Is that what they did?
They shrink wrapped the person to a fucking a U-boat. Yeah,
It's like metal shelving.
metal shelving, like
shit.
a cart, because they were assaulting everyone until the cops got there. Then the cops get there and they're cutting them loose. And then they attacked the cops, ran out into the middle of the street, got hit by a car, and just took off. Yeah, fucking PCP, bro. That shit is gnarly.
Like the non-stop one, dude. That's the one you see the videos of people getting tased and they just keep going.
Yeah.
And get shot and they keep going.
It's
That's
crazy.
that zombie juice, bro.
Fucking PCP, man. It makes me want to try it. I ain't gonna lie. After all that, you ran? What
They're
the
lames with
fuck?
dust, bro. You can't keep them down.
I think I accidentally did in high school, man. Tweaker cousins, they lace that weed. You get that swag, and you're like, why am I floating? This is sticks and seeds weed. This is the Schnickel fits. Why am I flying to the moon right now? Yeah. Anyways, how are you?
Dude, worst therapist ever, Like, I went there to talk about my problems. This motherfucker just told me how high he used to get. How much do I gotta pay for this shit?
A lot,
Therapist
man.
Craig.
Bro,
Hey guys, so
Hey,
have you
man.
been farting lately?
I took them off, dude. It's getting hot on my ears. Bro, I don't give a fuck. Farts bring such joy to my life, and they make me smile. Anyways, how's your day? That's all I got.
That's it.
That's it, man. What else?
You got a lot of shit written down. I want to see what type
Oh
of shit.
no, that's the cue
Intro,
cards.
guest. Oh, okay. Thanks, sponsor.
That's so I don't forget.
Ad read, plug Patreon. Oh, you did all this shit. Wash, take a shower. What, dude? All this other shit you got?
I washed my ass for you, bro. I was lazy, man.
I'm kidding, bro. Schiff.
What else?
So what's up, dog? I don't know. You tell me, man. So you're thinking about moving? Is that what's up?
Yeah.
Beach. It's a beautiful area. They're a little racist down there, though, dude.
Yeah.
It's a little racist, dude.
Yeah.
Still, like to this day, like I've been in some places and I go, oh, you guys are.
Yeah.
You mean some harm to some people of color.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is.
Because I'm white, obviously, but I'm also my Mexican side is very Mexican, and a lot of my Mexican side lived on the east side of Western, which tends to be it's a little hood, a little bit, but then they would. A lot of my friends from that area would be scared to come over to Torrance,
Because
Redondo, or Manhattan, or Hermosa because of racism and constantly being harassed. And that's why whenever this shit pops up, people are like, there's no racism. I'm like, I fucking saw it my whole life right here.
Right
in
here.
Liberal-ass California.
Right here. And it's like that in Newport, too. You know, like in these beach communities. Because then, like, if you go, like where I grew up was like 20 minutes from the beach. Not even far, you know, inland.
Yeah.
So when you go inland, it's not as, you know, fucking
No,
nice and all that. So it's like, and those people always get pissed that we come to that area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that you'll see like a little bit of whatever, you know.
Yeah.
The lower classes come to their area. So there is that. And then there tends to be a little bit a racial divide there too with the
I had no
socioeconomic
idea
status.
until the you know, all the recent events, but there was a wealthy black couple that bought like a beach resort in Manhattan Beach was just literally ran out.
Dude, it's
And
really
and-
like
and
closet
you're
racist.
just like, damn,
there,
I
dude.
didn't know any of that, and it wasn't even acknowledged until like the late 80s, but I grew up there and still had heard nothing of it, you know, and they gave them a little plaque and a little park, but it's like, hey, maybe just let them thrive as human beings. You know? Yeah,
Even
but
like,
that's
you
it's
ever
crazy.
do the Comedy Magic Club?
Never, they won't have me.
Oh, hilarious.
Fuck.
But the Comedy Magic Club, like sometimes I'll go there. It's a very conservative, older, white audience, you know, and for the most part they're cool. But then there's some nights, and that club is a reason that I stopped doing some self-deprecating Middle Eastern jokes. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Some jokes about like, oh, I'm Middle Eastern, and then like, because in the beginning, like, you know, when you're starting out, you might do self-deprecating jokes, but then I was like, oh, they're laughing at the wrong thing.
They laugh
You're
at, yeah.
laughing at the wrong thing, and then they'll come up later and be like, "Hey, man, you're the funniest terrorist I know," or you know, some shit.
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah.
like, you motherfucker, like that ain't it.
You're like, you're
So-
gonna make me one, motherfucker.
No, but
Yeah,
you know what
just
I'm
kidding.
saying. So
Yeah, it's fucked up.
those guys will like laugh for the wrong things, and I see sometimes Latino comics will go up there and maybe pander to that Latino thing, and they're laughing at, oh, you're that, you know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? They're
No,
laughing
I
at
know. It's fucked up.
So that was just something that I learned there, and I was like, oh, okay. But that's that type of audience.
Yeah, I need a re-audition for that club.
You don't need to do shit. I'll be honest with you. You
I
go
wanna
where they
work.
give you love, Craig, and you go where you get work. And it's like, you know, you're good enough to work anywhere. And a lot of guys will ask, well, like, how do I get in there? How do I get in there? Or like, you know, if the store doesn't fuck with you, or the Laugh Factory doesn't fuck with you, you know, and it's always changing. Like, maybe this booker doesn't like you, maybe that booker likes you. So you get plenty of work already. You don't need to be at any club.
I'm like backdoor though. I'm like, but I'll take it. I don't give a fuck. I'll work all the clubs, but like, it's just, you know what I mean? It's not like,
I feel you.
It's not
And
like
it's-
fully stamped by the club. Like put it this way, no comedy club has ever posted a happy birthday Craig Conant. You know what I mean?
Those are the
But
shit.
but I work all the clubs all the time, and it's like,
Here's something that I'm going to tell you right now, dude. Of course, as a human being, that shit affects us.
Yeah.
Right? Like when you say, oh, man, they're saying this guy, happy birthday. It's like, it's easy for me to say because all the clubs say happy birthday. I'm kidding. I'm joking, dude. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. No, I'm messing with you. But I'm saying in the beginning, it's hard, dude. I watched all my friends get passed. And I could say, oh, dude, I'm just as funny as this guy. I'm just as funny as that guy. You've talked about this. You've said it. We are, you know, the good guys, the comics that know what's up. They know this mentality of just fucking put your head down, work, and then the work speaks for itself. So comics respect you. That's more important than any motherfucking Twitter account that says happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
So when comedians like the big guys that you look up to or you watch growing up, they say, man, that was great set, or hey, you know, they fuck with you, and they talk to you when you're in the back of the sacred ground shit at the Comedy Store, even though you're not a regular. That's important. That
Yeah.
to me is more important than them saying, "Hey man, we're gonna go ahead and put your name on the wall." It's like, dude, I'm already on the wall, dog. I'm on the wall.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, but I'm not a regular at the store, for example. And I watch all my friends get past there. And can I tell you, oh, dude, it didn't bother? It totally bothered me, man. I spent my fucking whole first 7-8 years there, you know, every single night of my fucking life there. And that was a club I put in so much time. But it just happened that whoever was the gatekeeper of that place didn't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And did I let it get me down sometimes? Yeah. But then there was every other club in this fucking almost country. They fuck with me. I got past the Cellar before the Comedy Store. I never thought that would happen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
And it just happened to be that, you know, Esty saw me and she was like, oh, this guy's good. And then put me at the club. So it all happens in due time.
Yeah, no, I put myself in check. I did let me get in my head a couple of times, but you know, I'm coming from a place of fucked upness and soberness. You know, you get down in the muck and you just think a certain way. You're like, wait a minute, surrender, do all that shit, and then it works though. You know what I mean? The moment you stop giving a fuck about shit, people fuck with you more. It's really weird. So you're like, why am I being mad? I wouldn't even necessarily get mad at other motherfuckers. I get mad at myself and I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing wrong? You know what I mean? And then the moment you just release that negative bullshit, you get more shit. And it happened to me. And it was crazy because I was at Trader Joe's. I was working all the clubs and nothing, no reps, nothing, bro. And then,
it's easy to go, why aren't they doing it? Dude, but the moment you stop caring, like you said.
And then I got the stuff.
It's the energy, dude. It's your energy. It's that desperate energy. No, but even though you don't think you're like exuding it or whatever, you're like, you know, it's coming off of you. When you've seen guys at clubs like, oh, this guy's fucking desperate. Yeah,
man. You avoid
and you go, I
him.
don't want to be like that guy. And everyone avoids him. You see him come around, and then you
You're
see
like,
people fucking move away like a predatory fish to a fucking school of fish.
Fucking bitter Billy, I'm out of here.
And they always got some where they're always telling you what they're doing. They're like, hey, I just booked this thing. Like, no one gives a fuck, man. We're all working too. Like,
I booked this backyard show in the valley, man. It's a big deal.
But that's the thing. It's like, dude, we just do our own thing, dude. You know, Gerard said it one time. He was like, dude, take your own test. You know, like one time I was like, oh, yeah, you're right, dude. What am I doing? And we started late, like you and I, relatively to the other guys. So like sometimes starting late in comedy, you have this thing of like, I need to go quick.
Yeah.
You know, at the beginning. But then you realize, fuck it, man. I'm right where I need to be. And we have a quicker learning curve on how to get good. Yeah. Because we're more comfortable with ourselves because we lived a life already. And I'm not 18 starting comedy. And
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So like you know yourself a little better than the 18-year-old Craig knew himself.
I always wanted to say like, "Well, I wish I started," but I was like, I wouldn't have my stories.
No, man, you wouldn't have your stories. You'd just be talking about jacking off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's all you know. You talk about what you know. So at 18, you don't know that much.
I wrote my first masturbation joke, and I did it in the backyard, and it didn't work, but I said, because I was getting all that free CBD, you know, from fucking Justin.
ABX. Shout out to those guys, man.
Justin,
they fucking kept me high. Those motherfuckers kept me high for the last 6 years, dude.
Dude, and
ABX, Absolute Extracts is their
Care
shit.
by Design.
Care by Design is their shit. Justin and Bobby, they're the homies. I love those guys. I fuck with them. And
Bobby, dude, that guy looks like a fucking Last of the Mohicans, bro. That guy is a man.
Fun,
I saw that. I was like, God damn, man, I feel extra scrawny right now. That guy's
cool.
just a fucking dude. Anyways,
cool
they gave me all this free CBD shit, so I did the hacky shit. But
about jerking off with the CBD?
Jerking off with the CBD because I did, you know, and it burns. It fucking burns. But that's not the bit. The bit was I just got in my head. I was like, what if like jacking off with CBD lotion, and it's like it doesn't make me horny. It makes me hungry. Like my dick is like, hey, you got any cereal? You know, you got any Chex Mix? I stopped doing that.
I can see why I do. Hey, bro, I can see why. But you know, we try.
I would do an act out with my dick's talking to me. You got any Cinnamon Toast Crunch? You know, and because that's my favorite when I was high.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. And anyways.
Well, I mean, you gotta try it. Yeah,
I had to try.
Yeah, I could.
I thought it was good.
I
man.
mean, if I had to
I
give
wrote
you
that down. I was like,
coaching on
that's it, man. And then I did it. I was like, no.
No, it's all
Why
good.
is it the bit you get most excited about? It never works.
It never works because you're too invested. And then also, it's like, you know, those ones that you do it one time and it works, and then you chase that motherfucking dragon and it just never hits
Have you heard
again.
that bit before, though? Have you heard that angle?
No, but I mean just the premise of like jerking off with anything, just stay away from it, dog. Like jerking off with Vicks, jerking off, you know what I'm saying? Any type.
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
It's just that
understand.
premise. I mean, well, who am I to say stay away from it? Because you could probably do it brilliantly. Like there's guys that take topics that are technically hack
And make it the
and
best.
make it dope.
Yeah.
But like, so don't listen to me when I say that. But just I stay away from. I'm talking personally about shit that like I'm like if I'm at an open mic and I've heard a billion guys talk about it, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I agree. I was just joking. I never did that.
I never did it.
I never
But
did
it's
that,
like,
but I don't know
dude,
what
but
you're
that
talking
thing, it's good to tell people, dude. If you like, if you're comics watching, I'm sure there's comics that watch this that are like, starting out, which I feel so sorry for because, dude, if you weren't popping in the fucking before pandemic, there ain't shit to do.
No,
Parents
it's
are calling you,
true.
going, "Hey, just come home." Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I do feel bad for any guy that didn't get established before the pandemic because it's the scene's gone. The whole. I mean, you could always do it digitally through the internet.
It's not the same, dude.
It's not the same. Though.
Cutting your teeth has to be done in the fucking mics that like there's people, coffee shops.
Yeah.
And it's got to be like where people aren't scared, dude. Even like Arizona, they're not scared because they don't even give a fuck. They act like this shit ain't even real.
I know, I did. So you said shout out to Tammy McPherson and Rick Bronson because I headlined the first time real clubs during the pandemic.
Well, yeah, man, they need people. Regular motherfuckers ain't going, dog.
It was the epicenter. No, but they sit me right in the heart of the beast.
This is a good time. They go, "Hey, man, why you gotta wear a fucking hazmat suit?" No,
yeah, I already said it, but Bobby Lee was like too soon. I was like, bro, this is my first weekend ever. You can't say that to me.
And it's hard not to get excited about that. So, and it's gonna benefit guys like you who are just on the cusp of starting to maybe headline and shit like clubs because there's gonna be in this time. But once the shit stops, then we're gonna all be fucked. Even guys like in my position, because the bigger guys are gonna come down.
I know.
And hit the clubs because of the smaller crowd capacities.
I know. I was I did the JFL and then I got like I don't even know 8, 9, 10 cities headlining and then the pandemic.
Yeah, it's fucked, man. I mean, everyone's in the same boat as the one thing that, like, you can just,
I'll do the
seek some
one-nighters. I don't
comfort
give
in
a
that
fuck.
shit.
I'll do whatever. I even was looking into just renting doing bar shows, just one night, 2 shows, selling tickets. But
yeah, you just want to be careful
right now.
You want to be careful with yeah, you just don't want to be that guy that's, going, you know what I mean? Like,
no, I know what you mean, but I meant more like the Doug Stanhope route.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm so with that.
I get the door, I sell my
with that.
tickets, I'll do the shit. If
And
you ain't
you're
fuck
at a
with me, I'll
place-
create my own shit.
You're at a place where you can do that. Like, your fan, you fuck with Instagram a lot, dude. You got to follow. I don't like to do the social media stuff, to be honest with you, dude. So it's like, you know me, man. I don't like post that often on there. But you do it in a way that's like people get to know you. You know what I'm saying? For me, I did like this grassroots shit of like, oh, I'm just going to go up and do stand-up. And people will know me.
Toured and headlined.
But it takes a longer time doing it my route, right?
Yeah.
Like for you can start doing videos and then people like that don't even know about you can start seeing your videos. Like I get messages all the time about, oh, you don't have enough content online. I get it, but I just was waiting to be like really good before I started to put my shit, which is now becoming a cop-out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like now it's like, oh, I waited till, So I just, if it's one thing I would have done in my career that if you're listening and you're a newer comic,
put it out there.
Is that I would have just started putting my shit. Yeah, put it out.
Maybe not brand new.
Not brand new, but like as soon as
there.
you start getting something where you go, oh, this is a good polished bit or something, put it out because like, put it out whatever. I mean, it ain't the days of like waiting for that 10-year special. Now guys are just doing specials every fucking year. So when you're at the like 3-4 year level and you have a good bit, just put it out because in 3-4 years you're not going to want to do that bit again.
No, everything and all my shit's from viral shit.
Right.
I have no credits.
But that's good. See, that means that you're good. That's what they decide. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like a club booker or something. It's like, dude, you can go get your own venue and then sell the fucking tickets because the audience decided I want to see you.
Yeah.
It's not the club guy going, hey, man, do you want to see him? It's like, no, we want to see him. Let us see him.
Yeah, it feels cool when people show
Yeah, it's
up.
awesome.
Yeah, it was weird. People,
Am I getting angry?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. No,
I'm like,
I didn't mean it, man.
What kind of fucking podcast am I doing right now?
No, it's weird because people will be taken aback and think you're famous. It's like, motherfucker, I ain't got a kitchen, bro. Like, what? I know I make that joke a million times, but it's so weird for somebody to ask a photo for you and be like, you're richer than me. You know what I mean? It's weird. There's
yeah.
a mover right now.
That's Craig's career on Lifeline.
Yeah.
If the mics pick that up. Oh, fucking. No, but you know what they don't understand is, like, what you do is so cool to them. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter, man. They don't realize that, but you're living in this place or in your house with no kitchen in order to become great at what you do. So it's like, this is the sacrifice you're making right now for later on, you know? And they acknowledge that you're on your path to do something great. So that's what you need to look at it as. And don't worry about, I mean, I know I keep sounding preachy and shit, like you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But you do.
I feel like even if I was on a TV show, though, I'd always feel like an average Joe, you know? And it'd be like, it'd be on a hit sitcom and be like, why do they want my autograph? You know what I mean? It'd
Dude,
be like,
cut to Craig in 2 years in all Versace, just going like this. I don't want to talk to nobody, dude. It's like, but that's that nature that you have, that genuine thing of, you know, everyone says that, dude. Even like guys like, you know, like Jim Carrey and those dudes that were like so big and huge at the time. They're always like, I can't believe this. Like, it feels like you're a fraud or something, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Because you're like, how are they fucking like paying me to do this shit?
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting paid to what I used to get kicked out of class for. I'm getting paid for, you know what I'm saying, to talk shit and be fucking
yeah, Bobby
goofy.
Lee said he felt like a fraud. I've said I felt like a fraud.
Yeah.
You're just like, he sold out. I was opening for him in Irvine. He's like, he sold it out. He's like, I still feel like a little 17-year-old fraud. Like, why, you know what I mean? It's so weird. And that fool's been at it for 20 years, you know, or more. It's just crazy. It's so weird. I wonder what that is.
Dude, but he's like
abusive fathers. That's what
it
that
is abusive. It's like, well, because you'd look for the attention of something. You know? And so even like, dude, when I was doing Mad TV and Bobby would come and do the shit on there, you know, we would talk about that. Like, that's one thing that Bobby was telling me, because I'm so fucking needy when I'm on set, you know, of like, because we're stand-ups. So I want that immediate. And they can't, because their fucking cameras are rolling in audio. They can't laugh at you.
It's like, why didn't the sound guy laugh at me?
And so there's like sets where I'm like, fuck. And then I'm like, in the beginning, I would like kind of look to see their reactions, because I'm looking for that audience reaction. But Bobby was like, dude, you're just like fucking me, dude. I would do that same thing and be in my head. Was that a fucking good take? Did we get it? It's like, they got it, dude. If they wouldn't move on if they didn't get it. Yeah. You know, so that was cool to have Bobby. And knowing him from the Comedy Store and shit, like, it was just like it brought me some comfort that he was there to be like, hey, dude, fucking chill. But we're all the same way. We think like, oh fuck, any minute they're gonna be like, hey, dude, this guy, he's not the guy. What are we doing? Why did we hire him?
Oh, did he Chris Lund, producer man on the ones and twos. He just did my audition for a show, and I'm just literally saying, there's no audience here, you know, all during my take. Yeah. Because it was a story, and I was like, normally there's laughter right there, you know, because you just get it in your head. You're like,
it's hard for us
laugh,
to do
Chris,
that.
Laugh.
It's hard, dude, to do that. It's hard to do that, to change from what we were doing to that. It's really hard.
Yeah, because, dude, it's the live shows, man. Even if, like, acting, of course I want it. You make millions of dollars and be able to sell and tour the rest of your life. But they don't laugh at you, man. You know, I just want to make people laugh.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's the selfish thing in you. It's not you want to make people laugh. You need the laughs.
I need to make people laugh.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
I need to. I'm fine with that.
I'm the same, dude. That was the one thing in school that would make me feel good, bro. When
I got so high. That was the first drug I ever did.
And then, they would fucking laugh. I'd be like, fuck, yeah, I'm chasing that from here on out. And that's all I would do. I would go to school and be like, how can I make these motherfuckers laugh?
Fart bombs, stink bombs. Itching powder, firecrackers, let my pants fall down.
We had different approaches. We had different.
Trip and fall. I'd assault a teacher, you know. I didn't give a fuck. No, not really. But I put a thumbtack in one teacher's chair once. It's fucked up.
I feel like I'm interviewing Brandon Dassey, bro. You know that guy from Making a Murderer? That one guy? Do you know who I'm talking about?
No, but
Brandon Dassey, Making a Murderer. God,
never
that's a
watched
funny.
it.
Oh, dude, you gotta watch
I heard
it. It's
it was
these
a
dudes
big
in like
show.
Manitowoc County, but it's like real like backwoodsy, and they're just like, can I watch WrestleMania now? It's so fucking funny.
I have you as a guest, and I'm like, is this interview over yet? You know, I have to keep it going.
No, you don't,
Get
bro.
it
You're doing
together.
great, man. You're actually good at this.
I'm a great man.
Oh, Craig, this is for you.
Oh shit, dude! I would wait. You know how normally in school kids are embarrassed to farts? I will wait till it's quiet. My buddy's giving a speech. I just rip it, dude. This is the funniest shit ever. Oh my god. Classic. Come on, man. Talk to me.
Bro, you're so lonely. I feel like even if I'm not here, you guys are set up just like this.
Yeah.
It's just set up.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you.
No, tell me about the spot, bro. So you got your little desk there from the Titanic.
Yeah, I'm selling
Whose
that. You
is
need a
that? Your
desk?
fucking grandmother's? This is like,
Yes, it was.
This fool's desk.
I got antiques, bro.
Motherfucker, it looks like, yeah,
That's a
dude.
beautiful desk. I got notes on it. It's fantastic. Plants,
Yeah.
turtle, a lot of that.
This
all that
fool
shit
is
was in it.
using Anne Frank's desk.
Yeah, Nana Frank.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, I got antiquities.
You got really antiquities in here, dude. And then you got a pull-up bar in the kitchen, bro, with a little fucking baby mirror.
Yeah, that was Nana's.
Oh, is this all Nana shit?
Almost all of it. Yeah, the what's that called?
That Tupac candle was Nana's?
No, that's definitely mine. That's definitely mine. Love
All right,
Tupac.
all right. Dude, you keep your fucking gun on the bed like that?
Yeah, Chris doesn't like that. He's scared of my
Why
gun.
do you do that?
I always want to show it to him. He's like, put it away.
You got a Glock?
Yeah,
Yeah, I keep some shit in the closet, bro.
nice.
I keep some things on me.
What you got?
I got a 38 special.
Oh,
It's an old
nice.
police revolver, and
The highway patrolman.
I don't know if it was the highway patrolman, but it's just like the old police revolver.
dad has
Oh,
that,
you
yeah.
do? Yeah, it's a Smith & Wesson.
Yeah, it's so
38
cool.
special, and then I have a 12 gauge too.
Oh,
Pump,
nice.
motherfucker! I'll blast your ass. If you're coming for me, you better be ready to take some
Crystal
fucking
Gibbs,
buckshot to
pump.
the chest, motherfucker. Buckshot. You bitch, motherfucker! I'll kill you, motherfucker.
Yeah, I keep losing fans that talk about guns so much.
Oh yeah, your fans, dude. This fool fucking doesn't. I mean, whatever. You're doing you, but it's like the people that fuck with the other stuff. I don't think are gun guys.
No, I didn't see that coming
I-
either.
yeah.
And everybody told me, they're like, how'd you not see that coming?
I was like, dude,
I don't
it's
know.
like these guys don't fuck with that. But there's like
Whatever.
certain types of fans. But dude, isn't the fan base is funny?
Yeah.
Like when you look at guys and you go, oh my god, like you know, you watch some people's shit and you're like, damn. Like some people's you're like, holy shit, it's all like pretty girls, and then
Yeah.
some it's like,
oh, shit.
oh shit, it's all nerds, and like some
Oh,
it's like,
shit.
oh god,
Oh, it's
damn,
all
like,
gun nuts.
where do these people come from?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like all trolls or some shit. You know?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
the
whoa.
troll audience. That's the worst one.
Yeah, those guys come and they're like looking at you like, do you like me or you don't? You
Yeah.
know, like you look at them in the audience and you go, are you trolling them or are you a fan or I don't get how this works. You know what I'm talking
Well,
about.
yeah. Why be a
That shit's
troll? I don't understand that. Troll under the bridge. Hey, how are ya? That's a negative thing. Connotation.
Craig just says words that come to his mind. You got to do a cut up of all his fucking fuck ups. You're like Al Sharpton, but a white guy.
Bro.
Circle Nay Weaver.
Bro. Yeah, I need to do that highlight reel of the Biff. Holy shit. That'll be an hour long.
You should do a special edition for your Patreon. Plug that shit, dog.
Yeah.
You got to check out my podcast, man. You got to come on. I don't
Salty
have
Locks.
guests. Yeah, Salty Locks. I don't have guests yet, but when I do, I'll have you on. And maybe I'll have you just step in, and you got to try to do it like me.
Yeah.
And then they'll see if
That'd be
they
a funny
know.
bit.
Yeah.
I was going to try, and then I don't know how to do you. Doogie. Doogie. He loves his Doogie.
Yeah.
I
my
have
little
a
wee
cat
dog,
somewhere around here. Mr. Cat, come on, dude. He's got a bow tie.
Does he?
Anyways.
Oh damn! You got are those old salt? Oh, that's binoculars. Those old binoculars.
Yeah, those were Nanas, too.
I thought those were salt and pepper shakers. What if I thought they were and I go pepper in my eye, motherfucker?
Well, we already did a good poop segment, but we've been riffing about an hour. But I gotta get one reoccurring theme of my podcast is a gnarly shitting of your pants story. You're on a hot day at Ross and you diarrhea or whatever the fuck.
I'm trying to think quickly about it, but
I
know
you
I've
got
shit my
one.
pants.
I
I
know
know, dude. You know what's okay? This is like when I was a little kid. And I was a little foreign kid, so I'm just gonna like see if I can even tell this story in a way. But I was in 4th grade, and I had like a really bad phobia of shitting in public, just because I thought it was dirty and shit. You know?
Well, when you're a little kid, that's like common. That's like 90. Nobody wants to be the kid that shit at school.
Yeah. Like you know, kids would go and just go to the bathroom. I was like, what the fuck? And I was a little foreign kid too, so I just didn't want to. I don't know. Like we were, you know.
Yeah.
Like sanitation or something. My mom was really like crazy about, you know, that shit. And so I didn't want to shit at school. So I'd wait. Would fucking hold my shits like for hours and hours and hours to the point where I would get stomach, like that stomach
Yeah, that's
gas
not
fucking
good.
thing. And I didn't know what it was. And I was like telling the teacher, I'm like, I think I'm dying. I think I'm dying. And it was just like, she's like, oh, you probably had gas. I had no idea what it is, but there's like a knife going in my stomach and just turning like right around my belly button. And I remember that. And then I think I ended up just shitting in my pants.
Just at school?
In 4th grade. Yeah. I don't remember exactly like what went down, but.
Oh, people don't forget. I'm sorry, Amir.
What? No, I don't remember what went down, but I'm sure I just shit my pants. And I remember going home and I was like, I had shit in my pants the whole day. You know what I mean? Like, not like a lot, because when you release the valve, I think there's a little bit of shit that you can, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could shit a gallon or you could shit just a drop and it feels like you released
Yeah.
that, that need to poop. Or like when you have diarrhea and you're running and it's like you pulled your pants down. If there was one more second, like your asshole just knows that right now, like it's like right now, it's like
Yeah.
if you went, yeah, it would have just shit all over you. Is that in our brain or is that your body just knowing?
I think it's your body just knowing. Your body knows. And
Like that fast walk through a fucking Blockbuster.
Oh, dude, my sister farted at Blockbuster when she bent down to get a VHS. And then it was complete accident too. It was pressure. And then she went, and then a guy walked by and she literally accidentally farted on a guy at Blockbuster. And I was little. I was like 12. And then she goes, fill up. And the guy called her on it. He goes, no, that was you. And she's, no, it wasn't. And then she got all red and embarrassed. She's like, let's go. And then the guy like walked away and was like, someone's farting over there. And I still make fun of her to this day. This first time publicly. Sorry about that, sister.
Damn, if I had trouble like thinking of a time I shit my pants, he's like, he has farts locked.
It just
Like
came to me. You said
logged.
Blockbuster.
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
told all mine. No, but yeah, didn't she get made fun of? Because I remember the kids that shit their pants at school. That was a nightmare.
I didn't think anybody knew, man. I don't think anybody knew because I shit, like I said, a little bit in my pants. That's why I wasn't like a oh my god. But I remember going home and I had like shit in my underwear. You know what I mean? Like that little string of shit.
Okay, that's a good one. That'll work.
I mean, I'm trying to think. I know there's other times. There's one time I just told this story. That's why it's fresh in my head. It's not about me, but it's my buddy Matt. We were in Lake Havasu. And we would get all fucked up and party and shit, and then my buddy passed out, and we got a can of bean dip.
Oh,
like
no.
a whole can of bean dip, and threw that shit in his underwear. This fool woke up. Hey, he woke up. And in the morning, we're like, well, was he going to say anything? He didn't say nothing to any of us. So he must have thought, he shit himself, and he just kept that shit. We're like, hey, Matt, what's up, dude? Like, nothing. He's like, what? Like,
Yeah. Oh, that's the best prank ever. I can't believe I
Dude,
never
a whole
did that
can of
one,
bean
dude.
dip, bro, in his
We did
pants.
fucked up shit. We like duct tape a guy's eyes shut when he was passed out, and
Did we do the Tabasco all over the fucking lips, or you just pour it in and you wake up like that?
yeah.
Tabasco on the lips is a good one.
Mainly just markers.
Markers.
The duct tape. Cause
Oh,
I
dude,
think
we
it
used to
took
black
off his
out the
eyebrows.
whole. Yeah, you
just
black out everybody.
you start off drawing dicks, and then they wouldn't wake up, and then you just literally just marker their whole face, just half a face. Yeah, that was good. That shit.
That's some good
funny,
California
man.
fun right there for you, dude.
Putting hand in the warm water, that shit doesn't work.
It doesn't really work.
It's a good laugh though, trying to keep quiet while you're doing it. That's for damn
But
sure.
the what's it called does work. The little shaving cream on the hand and then tickle the nose and then
Oh,
go
yeah.
like that. That shit's funny.
That's a good
That's
one.
a good wholesome prank.
Oh, I remember I tied those pull string firecrackers on my dad's shoes. So when we put them on, he like tripped and a little explosive went off. He got pissed.
All right.
That was a good one. It's a good, man. Well, I think that's it. Anything else?
I think
That was good.
that was a good little time, man. It was fun. Thanks for having me on, buddy.
I was going to say anything you want to plug. Check out Amir K's podcast, Salty Locks.
Check it out. Yeah, it's pretty new, man. So I don't really like promote it as much as I should, but it's fun, man. I sit there and riff and talk shit.
Yeah,
My little
he's
thing.
funny as fuck. He's always had helping kind words to me, and I will always be thankful for that. Thanks,
Love you,
brother.
Bro. Yeah.
And funny as fuck. Check him out at a Zoom show coming your way.
Hell no, dog. Absolutely not. See you guys.
We'll be in Bakersfield in the backyard. See ya. Peace. Hello. I'd like to plug my app because I'm rich. I wish. We have about 50 subscribers. 51. We went up. We got 10 more. Went from 40 to 50 or some shit. Anyways, yeah, it's going. we pay every comic on there like $6, which ain't shit. I know it ain't shit, but that also our subscribers ain't shit. So imagine if there's 50,000 subscribers. Right now, 100% of the subscriptions goes to the comics. After COVID opens up, 2/3 go to comics, producing shows, and it pays the comics, the up-and-comers, the non-famous fucks. So you're supporting an army of starving artists and getting content. So that's fantastic. Full sets on there, and yeah, cheaper than a cup of coffee, as we say in the promo video. Comedy Showcase app on iPhone only, because we're in the negative, and as soon as we go to the positive, we'll be on Android. Anyways, Amir K is calling me now, and that's the end of that commercial. Hey, look at these fancy microphones. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you, Stickers Supreme, for the dope stickers with the dope artists. And they are tagged in my post and on my website. And I didn't say their names because I don't know them. I know them, but I'll fuck them up. It's like Bubba Tax and Carl's Jr. or something. Shit. Anyways, I tagged them in it. They're dope artists working for Sticker Supreme. Made my shit. This is actually my handwriting. That is made by me. Thank you, everybody, for watching and subscribing and supporting my ass. You know who you are. Your Patreon members, your sponsors. You're allowing me. We're fucking doing it, man. No cussing. So thank you. I got mics. I got chairs. Coming to a new home. We're leveling up. We're leveling up. I fucked that word up. My mama gonna have to wait on that camera. You know, it's okay. Me first. You taught me first. I only can do what I can do, but I'm gonna level the fuck up, and I'm gonna buy. I don't think she wants a camera anymore. A little RAV4, a little higher. It's just a little short shoulders. You know, she gotta see it. She got to perch up. She keeps hitting stuff. She ran over an island the other day when we were getting burritos. That's not a joke. I hope her radiator isn't leaking. Anyways, yeah, tell your friends. I need to buy my mom a car. Anyways, yep, leveling up. We already did, but we're going to level up again, and that's what this life's about. And if you're down in the dumps, tough break, bro. No, I've been there. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Get out. You can. It just takes about a decade. It took about a decade for me. Yeah. So good luck. But it happened.